All right, let's look at how we can tackle a really complex request using something called a planning agent.
Okay, so check out this request. This isn't a simple command, right? It's a whole project.
So how does a system handle something this big? Because your usual tools just won't cut it.
Yeah, a standard script or orchestrator, it's just going to fail on a vague problem like this one.
The system has all the right tools for sure, but it has no idea how to connect them.
And that's where this idea comes in, a planning agent. It's about planning first, then executing.
A planning agent basically breaks down that huge goal into smaller, manageable steps. It builds the map.
So what does that blueprint actually look like? Let's take a peek under the hood. It creates what's called a DAG. Think of it as a smart to-do list that knows the right order.
So it figures out, first I fetch logs, then I parse them, then find errors, a logical flow.
But what happens when things go sideways? Because in the real world, they always do.
This is where things get really cool. This is where the system actually shows its intelligence. A static workflow just fails. A dynamic planner, it pauses, thinks, and finds a new path.
This is called dynamic replanning. If a step fails, it can literally add a new one on the fly.
But even a flexible plan can have a big logic hole in it from the start, right?
So the system needs to check its own work. And for that, we introduce the critic.
The critic basically reviews the plan first, asking, hey, did you forget about permissions or file size? So when you put all this together, what do you get? Something totally different.
The system didn't just follow orders. It made a plan, hit a snag, fixed it, and delivered.
And this quote just nails it. The system stops being a simple tool and becomes a partner.
So just think about it. What could you build if your tools could actually start to think for themselves?